You raised them, sacrificed for them, now they're busy with their lives, and you're waiting. Let's talk about this pain. You remember every small detail of her childhood, but now you stare at a phone that doesn't ring. You are carrying the agonizing, suffocating grief of a fractured relationship with your adult daughter. Stop replaying the tapes and driving yourself crazy asking, what did I do wrong? I need you to take a deep breath. Stop calling yourself a failure. Before we go any further, we are setting one ground rule for this entire conversation. There is no shame allowed in this space. You did the absolute best you could with the tools and the awareness you had at the time. But love and understanding are two different languages. And right now, you are speaking different dialects. Your generation was raised on the currency of duty, but your daughter's generation was raised on the currency of authenticity. The rules of engagement have completely changed. The first major reason for the fracture is the fixer's trap. Your biological instinct is to solve her discomfort, but she is an adult now facing adult problems. When she says, I'm overwhelmed with work, and you offer advice, you are trying to love her by solving her pain. But she doesn't want you to fix it. She wants you to witness it. Every time you offer unsolicited advice, you are accidentally invalidating her competence as an adult. The distance is her way of protecting her own autonomy. The second reason for the fracture is painful to look at, but we must face it: the enmeshment trap. Society praises mothers who give up their entire identity for their children. But when a mother's entire identity is wrapped up in her daughter, the daughter becomes responsible for the mother's happiness. If you rely on her calls to dictate if you had a good day and make her feel guilty when she doesn't call, that guilt is an unbearable weight. She cannot be your sole source of joy. Now, we need to talk about the word that hurts the most. When an adult daughter uses the word toxic, your world shatters. You think it means you are a monster. When younger generations use that word, they usually mean, your unhealed pain is hurting me, and I don't know how to protect myself from it. It's a desperate plea for a different dynamic. The myth is, I gave her a perfect childhood. The reality is, trauma is also what didn't happen. If a child grows up managing her mother's emotional volatility, that leaves a deep mark. So how do we fix a bridge that feels completely collapsed? We have 3 steps to rebuild the connection. First, you have to drop the rope. If you are constantly chasing her, texting her, and demanding an explanation, she will pull back further. Give her the space she is implicitly asking for. Next, you do your own work. Use this space to look inward, find a therapist, or start journaling. Figure out who you are outside of being her mother. This releases the pressure on her. Finally, when the time is right, offer a radical, clean apology. A clean apology has no buts in it. Just say, I am so deeply sorry for the pain that caused you. That is how you gain her respect. You did not break this beyond repair. As long as you are both still breathing, there is time to write a new chapter. But you must use the new rules of being an ally, not a manager. Be incredibly gentle with yourself this week. Reclaiming your own identity is the first step to reclaiming your daughter. I will see you in the next video.